class, welcome back to our online class today. So as you know already, today is Tuesday, right? So for every Tuesday per session, we study our book is Listening Starter 1. So teacher, hope that you have this book right now. And don't forget your notebook and your pen. So before we start our lesson for today, let me tell you about the lesson that we will continue. So today we will continue our unit 4 that we talk about at school on page 28. So teacher want you to open your book right now on page 28 with teacher all together. Okay, so everyone, before we start our page 28 in our unit 4, today teacher have vocabulary for you also that related with our page. So in our page 28 we have the vocabulary that you don't know. So now let me explain to you. So the first one is art. So art is the use of painting, drawing, or sculpture. As you know already, art, when we say art, we focus on the thing that you draw, use the pen or use the brush, right? To draw a picture or to paint the picture. That's why we call it art. And English is the adjective, the language that is spoken in the UK, the US, and in many other countries. So as you know already, right now we study English, right? It's mean like you need to learn how to say the language in UK or US, right? And you can use the English language to practice with another country also. And one more thing, I have one more word is PE. So PE is the short form of physical education. What does it mean, physical education? It focus on like football, taekwondo, volleyball, or basketball in your school that you can have the PE at your school to practice the exercise, right? Okay, and science, as you know already, science is a subject as physics, chemistry, or biology. So science, we study a lot of the chemistry, look like right now, we need chemistry to create the medicine or to create the vaccine for COVID-19, right? And biology is we focus on the human body that they learn about the intestine of the human, right? Okay, and history is a noun, the study of the past event, particularly in the human affair. So as you know already, if we talk about history, we learn from the one that passed already that many years, right? That it focus for the thing, or it focus for the human, or it focus for the story, right? Okay, so now let me show you before we start our page. Okay, everyone, so now let's look at this picture. The first one is you can see in here. So this one we call it art. So they use the pen to draw the picture of the human, right? Okay, and move to the second picture in here is science. Very good. And picture number 3 in here that we have volleyball, basketball, football, soccer, right? And this one we call it PE that I told you at the moment. And the next one is English that we learn a lot of reading, speaking, listening, and writing, right? Okay, and the last one is we talk about the history that you need to learn about the place, how many years of this stone, and where is that place. So we need to know about the history of that place, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so here is our page for today. So you need to listen and write note of the exercise A, and exercise B. You need to listen again and answer the question. So teacher have 2 listening in here. So now let's listen the audio track that I will provide to you, and you need to complete into this exercise. Okay, so now let's start.
A. Listen and write notes.
I hate math homework.
Not me. Math is very interesting.
It is too difficult. Can you help me?
Yes, I would be happy to help you, Jane.
Thanks, Paul. You are my favorite brother.
Can you help me with my art homework?
Okay, I love art. It is my favorite class.
Okay, everyone. So I know that you finished already. So now let's answer with teacher all together. So exercise A, listen and write note. So our topic in here is talk about James' problem. So has math homework too difficult, so need a brother to have love art. So it means like James have the problem with the math, and she think that math is so very difficult, and she feel that math is so very difficult for her, and C. Love art. So now let's move to B. You need to listen and answer the question. So teacher know it already that you finished. So number 1. Which class is difficult for James? So the correct answer is B. Math, right? Number 2. Who think math is interesting? Letter D. Her brother, right? Number 3. Which class does James like the most? It's art, right? So here is our answer for our page for today. And you need to complete already also that we have exercise A and exercise B. So now it's time for our first session. But before we finish our class for today, teacher want you to practice more in our listening workbook, Unit 4 at school on page 18. So after this one, when you finish, please take a photo and send it to teacher by personal telegram. So I hope that you understand our lesson for today and practice our exercise correctly, and teacher will provide you the classwork and homework after this video. So now it's time, so you have break time right now. See you again for second session. Goodbye.